Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Civilization 6. It is 1930 AD in the wretched Roman Empire, and we're still working to consolidate our holdings here on this continent after taking care of India and Norway. Now, both the Congo, or all of Congo, England, and Sumeria are not particularly happy with us still, but it is okay. We're just going to deal with that as it comes. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we know that England discovered flight before the rest of us. So not only do they have good anti-air, chances are good they have a pretty significant air force. And I know that you guys have been saying in the comments that I really should start building some anti-air, and I definitely agree with you. So, we've got almost 8,000 gold. Let's go ahead and start rocking out some anti-air. Now, we just got the flat-out anti-air gun. Atomic Era Anti-Air Support Unit provides cover from air attacks up to 1 hex away from the weapon. I guess that's probably going to be the best thing. Modern Era counter to cavalry class units, yeah. Let's get some anti-air, and then we can upgrade those if needed once we get going here. But let's go ahead and get some anti-air in every single city here in this part of the Empire, since I really don't think they're going to be heading over in this direction. And if they do, we can just go ahead and deal with that as it comes. But, no worries. Let's go ahead and move our battering ram out here in Delhi, because definitely the capital will be a good place to have some protection. That'll do it for this turn. And let's, I guess, have the tanks hang out here with the in Chennai, because we're still on the previous turn. You guys fortify. England has denounced the evil deeds of Sumeria. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I would really like Larrick here to go to the Empire. Carthage I'm kind of meh about, but Larrick definitely, because it's messing up my sense of order that there's just this lone Sumerian city, like right here. So, hello there, Barbarian AT crew. What you doing? Probably about to die, since you're in range of 2.
Would be sort of a fun power to have. Just to see what it was like to move through the world and not be looked at.
Kevin Bacon. I guess that was when he was doing an interview for Hollow Man. Composite, satellites, robotics. Let's go with guidance systems. Why not? Okay. So we've got the anti-air gun here. We shall go ahead and have them sleep for now, since it doesn't look like we can actually attack or defend with them, which I guess makes sense. We can go ahead and get a resort going here on the beach. Sounds good. There. We have a bit of anti-air if we need it. Espionage. I would like you to actually continue protecting Rome, because we caught England with their pants down once again. Counter spy in the campus. Sleep now. Now, where are we going to send you, Mr. Prophet? Or not Prophet, but Apostle? You've got one more to go. I guess let's send you down to Agra. That'll work out nicely. And you guys want to harbor here. That sounds good. Keeps you occupied. Build that sewer. Now we've got 1,800 gold. Oh, I wish I had 18,000 gold. And we will deal with the infantry, or with that AT crew here in a second. Kind of wanting to get all of our ducks in a row. I'm going to form a new tank army, I'm thinking. A tank is 1840, though. Which... Oh, okay. I gotta get this tank out of the way. Tanks have been the backbone of your army so your scientists are striving for a more advanced model. Your knowledge of composites has advanced considerably. Neat. And we got a tank core right here. Let's go ahead and deal with the barbarians here where they are not wanted. Loose! And Chennai, let's go ahead and keep the fire going. Crossfire! And since you're in the neighborhood, and that's the end of that chapter. Now, what else do we need to do here? Our apostles are making their way. Actually, yeah, right there to Chennai will be best. And we got infantry. I don't like having these units just be sitting here alone. I want to get armies going. Armies and corps. I think that might be it for us, though. I want to see if I can pick a fight with Sumeria, to tell you the truth. Because I really want that city. England has completed research on banking. Wow, they really just... They must have got that flight tech from a village or something. Because if they're just learning banking now, that's interesting. We're about to learn the space race. Triples tourism with great works of music. I don't understand what that would necessarily have to do with the space race, but it's okay.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
JFK. Triples tourism, production towards space race projects. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Was that a military thing? Yes, it is. Boop. Why not? Confirm that policy. And social media. Yeah, because that's so good for society. Get a stadium going in Lugdunum. Everything's doing well here in the mainland empire. You want a commercial hub? That one has a +5 bonus. I guess because it'd be next to a lighthouse. And what do we do with you? Arpinium? Or Arpinum? Build a tank. Mysore builds a bank. Looks like everyone is really working toward getting life back to normal here in the Norwegian and Indian cities. Which is good, as it should be. Now you guys can fortify there in Chennai. Let's get our seaside resort. And we can get some routes going for trade. Wherefore we go. Yes. We'll begin that route, get some more money in the coffers. We'll save up a little bit more and we'll get another tank to complete this tank army. We'll have them take a powder. Oh yeah, we were going to pick a fight. Casus Belli. Former war of territorial expansion. Declare formal war. Used to declare war on a player you have denounced at least 5 turns ago. Warmonger penalty is severe, though. Make demand. Well, let's go ahead and just see what happens. You need to give me Larac. Making demands will get you nowhere. And they're not going to give up the city. We've seen that Well, to tell you the truth, we may go ahead and just declare war on them here before too much longer. We'll actually be the aggressors. What are you guys doing? Naughty crossbowmen. Get our orthodoxy on. Create escort formation with the tank army. Yeah, what are you doing there? You went away. That's probably a good decision. Now, obviously, there's an English city right there, as well as Nottingham. And it doesn't look like the tank corps... Thing is, we couldn't get into English territory from this direction without going through Sumeria. So what I'm thinking about doing is moving this tank army back this direction toward Oslo. I think that would actually be best. So let's send this infantry unit outside to Janai, and this tank army we'll send to Oslo, just to prepare for what's probably to come. Now we have enough money to complete our tank army here. And one thing I have been noticing, I like the fact that once the money starts flowing, that's where your primary production comes, from just buying it outright. Okay. Now, Setia, you want a stock exchange? I'm down with that. Barracks completed. Let's get another stock exchange. Keep the money flowing. I would like 1,000 gold a turn. So would our advisors, apparently. Get that mine going. That worker goes away. Now, what do we do? Let's get some wheat farmed. I think everything's coming up Millhouse here. I'm waiting for the denouncement to end with Congo. Oh, hello. That's not gonna work. Congo, I've been very, very nice to you, I'd like to think. I mean, I could just cut through your... cut through your forces like putty. And to tell you the truth, we could. Dare we? That's Congo's the one that we can declare a war of colonial, like, supremacy on, because they're so behind the times. That's definitely a possibility. Let's have you guys head to Ur. Wait, that's the Sumerian capital? Wait a minute. And it's so tiny. It's only got 8. Alright. Tank army will hang out here for the coming boom. And it looks like our settlers have finally got where they needed to go. And they're saying we should go ahead and build over here. Let's have our little RV travel that way. Where we go from here? Let's do our barbar check. No barbar camp over there. What about in our problem zone? Yep, yes indeed. Yeah, we need to go ahead and deal with that. So we're going to send our army here from the encampment in Pokrovka up here. Should be our turn here in a sec. Get your farm going. Mine some more uranium. Because, really, why not? Workshop. Enduro. Make use of that industrial district. Where'd you go? There you are. Let's march this way. If they're just summoning scouts, I'm okay. But should we go on the offensive, guys? I'm really curious about that. Where's our tank corps? Okay, our tank corps is right here. Let's actually move the tank corps right there. I might have the tank corps just come in and take Larac. And I think that actually might be best. Actually, we've got a corps right here. Let's go ahead and form an army in Patole. And we have an army in Delhi. That's where all the... Oh, look at that AT crew in Sumeria. Let's move this army up. May have to start making a tank army. Actually, I think I'll do that now. Because the guidance system just gives us rocket artillery and mobile SAM. Machine gun. Atomic arrow ranged unit. Meh. Tanks. All day tanks. Of course, the AT unit is an anti-cavalry unit, but that's besides the point. Stockholm looks like it's had better days. Lots of potential here. You just have to find what's going to be the best for us. And trying to find what else needs to be worked on here. I think we're pretty much good on this continent. Let's send a worker over here to start playing around with some of our new cities down here on this side of the empire. This side of the world. I wonder if social media will give us the social justice warrior unit. England is expanding, adding a new settlement, Bradford. Really? How would they have room for a settlement? I mean, I'm not arguing, really. It's just strange. Maybe over there, next to Hong Kong. Yeah, England's getting pretty... Oh!
Distract museums are on the front lines of the fight for culture, of good with evil. In any case, of the fight against platitudes and primitiveness.
That song's called The Great Gate of Kiev. Neat.
Distracted from distraction by distraction.
T.S. Eliot. Tourism outfit for civilizations for which you have trade routes. Culture per city-state. You are... Oh, yes. I like that. Okay, let's change some policies. Food from domestic trade routes. Let's get... In terms of our economics. That's new. And in terms of our diplomatic policies... Your trade routes to an ally city provides 2 food and 2 production for both cities, gold from each. Now this may cut into our envoys here just a little bit, but... Actually, no, let's go with that. Collective activism. Still good. More social media. And globalization. And we can claim a great person. Who can we claim? Maybe a general? Great engineer. +1 amenity for this city, +2 housing for this city. No. We're going to pass on that. Research lab? Yeah, Rome needs a research lab. Now, my primary concern here is... let's go ahead and move this army up to Oslo. Our tank army should be up there relatively soon. You guys just fortify in Chennai. And we're about to have a brand new city down here. We'll have these workers get some camps going for foxes. And it's trying to find any resource that we haven't touched yet. Begin some routes. Trading post created. I like the fact that we're still getting to hear some of the cool music, like Scarborough Fair. I like that a lot. Okay, so we have a nice defensive army here because of the Sumeria AT crews. Now, what else are we going with here? Have our tanks showed up? They will in the next turn. England completed development of Scorched Earth. Well, once we get this army... I don't know, man. It's gonna be... oh, they split. Oh. Oh, England. No, sir, I don't like it. I just realized that it kind of split our holdings here.
I love watching my mum argue with the GPS on the way home.
Isabel Furman. What are we going to research now? Definitely composites, because that's going to give us some nifty new tanks. And we can claim some more great people. Great Merchant. Grants 2 perfume, plus 6 amenities. Estee Lauder. Nope. We will pass. A harbor in Verona. Patna. Commercial hub. Start getting you built up, little guy. A bank in Chennai. Not only a bank, we'll also put another tank. Like so. Nice tank core. More cows. Can't go wrong with more dairy. Our town was right out. We had a really large dairy outside our town, so whenever we went to out of town, that's the first thing that we noticed was the unique aroma. So, nothing really down there, so by extension, we'll build a settler right here that gets us access to the oil, more furs, and the niter too. Be a nice little manufacturing hub. England has built a shipyard in Birmingham. Makes sense, Birmingham's a steel town. And all the forces from our city-state friends running around. Ah! Excellent. Our army has reached the barbarian camp, and they are almost dead. We got barbarian musketmen there. That's not a big deal, really. I guess the AT crew is, if you're fighting with a tank, it's okay as long as you're the one attacking first. So, we shall found a city right here. Artaxata. I suppose that's how that's pronounced. Let's use the power of our faith to get the meat and potatoes done. A water mill since we're near a river. And there's a sewer. Excellent. Now, you're saying an encampment. I'm okay with that, actually. We'll build the encampment right there on the road. And that'll be the core for our army that's hanging out here in Caesar Augusta. March, march, march. Finish the army off, get a little bit of gold. And almost time for another tank. And they want a bath right off the bat. So they can work on that for a spell. I've got workers heading that direction. And, ooh, a resort right there at the end of the river looks nice. Near Rio, too. Which makes perfect sense. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the tank's turn. Infantry, army. Go ahead and fortify our... Yes, indeed. Lyric is about to become ours, guys. We're gonna probably start the war with Gilgamesh here next. I mean, look at it. They still have war chariots. It's not that impressive. And actually, we'll have composites. We actually can throw some money in to upgrade all of our tanks, potentially. We'll see how much it costs to upgrade an army. Because we've got two little cities of Nottingham and Bradford right here that are, quite frankly, kind of cramping our style.
It is obvious that while science is struggling to bring heaven to earth, some men are using its materials in the construction of hell.
Herbert Hoover. Modern armor, modern AT. Nanotechnology. Launch Mars hydroponics. Let's get some satellites first before we start to head to Mars. Good lord. What's going on there? Okay, Gilgamesh. Oh, we can't do... Oh, he's not... We're not denounced anymore. Well, if you're feeling nice... I actually don't mind that because we can go ahead and start focusing all of our might toward England. So, I'm going to let Lyric stand for right now, although it completely messes with my sense of order. Let's go ahead and move this tank army up. And we got another tank army here. I mean, I don't think Bradford and a lot of these places are going to be able to deal with the blitzkrieg that's coming. Aerodome, sewer, spaceport. You just want a ton of spaceports, don't you? Oh, actually, we also need to see how much it's going to cost to... let's get a sewer going just to keep you occupied. How much it's going to cost to upgrade a tank army? Let us see. 930 to upgrade the entire army to modern armor. That's not bad. That could be infinitely worse. Excellent. That'll just make us more formidable. And I'll tell you the truth, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, but I want your comments and suggestions in the comments below over what should we do. Should we go ahead and just focus on taking out England? Or should we go ahead and declare war against Sumeria and start clearing this area out? I mean, we actually, for the first time, have someone who really, really likes us with Congo, so I don't really want to ruin that. But should we go with Sumeria first or England first? Just let me know in the comments. But if you like the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.